Okay, ma'am, 1 minute.
Send me the answer sheet in the WhatsApp as well, okay?
Ma'am, can I send it to you after the class?
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Happy New Year.
Thank you. Wish you the same. So your vacations are going on?
No, ma'am.
No, you don't have vacations now?
I'm like, we had, but our vacation ended today only. So, today, we went to school.
Okay. So you don't have winter vacations there?
Actually, they gave us a break for 10 days, I think. Yeah, 10 days.
Okay. And it got over now.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Rishit. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How are you?
I am also good, Rishit. Have you got your answer sheet back?
Ma'am, I did not check it. I checked it morning, but I did not got. So I'll check now.
Wait, maybe I have not sent it. Wait. Yeah, I actually have corrected. I did not send it. Maybe I'll send it now. Let me see whether I have sent it or not. I think I have not. I'll send it right away.
Ma'am, so which lesson are we starting today?
We are going to start with the sorting the materials into groups.
Okay, ma'am.
And that chapter will be coming in your, Sunday's objective test.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I saw
Rishit,
ma'am, I saw it, ma'am.
okay. Maybe in the syllabus, right? In the class group.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I have sent you the paper, Rishit.
Okay, ma'am.
So let's wait for others also to join and then we'll be starting the class. And children, you did not participated in the All India Test Series?
Ma'am, I don't know about it.
Like I think
Okay.
continuously we are posting I think the messages also there in the group.
No, ma'am. I didn't.
So you, Anup, you are also not aware of it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let everybody join, then I'll tell you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Shritesh. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How are you?
I am also good. Thank you. I hope now you all have received the corrected answer sheets. I have just now sent it to you all so that if in case you need any clarification or any doubt about the correction, you can ask me. So yesterday itself I corrected, but I was busy in the other work, so I did not send the answer sheet to you.
Yes.
So if you wish, you can just check it. You can just take 2 to 3 minutes and let me know if you are finding any problem in understanding my corrections, or like you feel like the marks are allotted are wrong. Shritesh, one more thing. Like, did you check your answer sheet before submitting, Shritesh?
Ma'am, I checked once, I guess.
But I think you left one question there.
Yes, ma'am.
So it was knowingly or unknowingly?
Ma'am, unknowingly.
So if you had checked it, then how come you left that part?
Ma'am, I guess I didn't check that properly.
Yes, that is the correct reason that you did not check your answer sheet well.
Teacher.
Otherwise, you should have.
Teacher,
Yeah, yes, Sudesh.
teacher, what to tell teacher? I have done 5th and 6th. That one only double I did and send it.
No, 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 Ridesh, I can't find that. In that answer sheet, if you open that, I'll open your answer sheet. Both the pages are same, right? And question number 5 and 6, I can't find.
But 5
Where are
and
the?
6 I have done, and now I can't tell teacher. That paper is also gone. I have done 5 and 6.
It is with you. You are saying that, right?
No, it's now lost. Lost and found.
Okay. So
Ah.
whatever I have got, actually, I got 2 sheets of yours, and both the sheets were repeated actually. So that is why on the second page
Yeah,
I've
but I
just
have
written
done
their
5th and
repeated
6th.
pages.
5th and
So
6th.
you have done it, but you have not sent it to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, Ashwath. Welcome back. And others also turn on your video. Rishit, Anoop, Ashwath, Ridesh, everybody turn on your
Yes.
video. And wish you a very, very happy new year.
Same to you.
So
Same to
I
you.
think within 2 months or 3 months, you're going to come in the 7th class. Kutti Papas, right?
Yes, sir.
Why? What is Kutti Papa actually? Any idea? No. Okay. It means small, small children.
Ma'am, and this is the first class of the year.
Yeah, this is the first class of the year. So what we should do? We should dance, we should have fun, we should have enjoyment. No. No, yes. I also does not agree with that. So I hope I think yesterday you all have studied well, because on the very first day when we study, we'll be studying for the whole year, right? So yeah, I think your mother or father might have said the same thing. Study something for the whole year, you will be studying.
Yes, sir.
So go out somewhere, like for the whole year, you will be going out. And that is the reason Ashwath was out only,
Ma'am,
enjoying.
yesterday I was in my village, so the whole year I'll be in my village. So,
I don't know, actually, I don't believe in all these things. It's only, just for the fun and all, but I don't believe in this. So in that case, I'll be, 24/7, I'll be keep on eating. So whole year I'll be eating only, 365 days into 24/7. No.
ma'am, I didn't enjoy the trip.
Why?
I got cholera.
Oh. Okay, then how you managed?
We went to a hospital.
So what about your
I
brothers?
was
How they
full
were?
1 day in ICU. Another
Oh,
brother, big brother also got. He got severe than me.
how come like all of a sudden? When you went out, you were well.
I think it came from water.
Yeah, it came from definitely from
Yes,
water
ma'am.
only, but from maybe when you left the home, wherever you visited the places, might be because of that place you have got it from that particular water.
First 2 days, we were good, fine.
Okay. So now all good, all your brothers are good?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Afan, just turn on your video. Hridesh, turn on your video. Great. Good to see you after
Good
so
evening,
long,
ma'am.
after 1 year. Good evening. After 1 year, we are meeting, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I think I should start now with the grade 7 portion rather than starting with the grade 6, right? Since we are
Yes, ma'am.
meeting after a year.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So, first of all, I think I should talk about the All India series. I think you might have received the messages on the class groups also related to All India Test series. We'll be conducting it for the 2 months, like January for the January month and for the February month. And what you need to do is you have to just pay 100 rupees. 100 rupees will be there for the 2 months. Like every Sundays, the maths and the science MCQ test will be conducted. Chapter will be allotted to you. That so and so chapter test will be there, and we'll be doing it every week. So whosoever the scholars will be there, scholars in the sense like whosoever will be getting the rank 1, rank 2, it will be like all India test series based test. And whosoever will be getting rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, they will be awarded the cash prize. It can be the worth 10,000 rupees, it can be worth 5,000 rupees, depending upon your marks, whatever you have scored. And whatever the enrollment are there, according to that, the cash prize will be given to that particular child. And the few children who performed well will be given the certificates as well. So these are some of the benefits you will be getting to know that yes, in that particular chapter, like how much you are standing, where you are standing.
Ma'am, it's like a
So
quiz.
it's like
Ma'am, is it a quiz?
a kind of quiz you can say, where you will have 20 questions from the chapter, and this time the chapter will be the components of food. I am not talking about the normal subjective or the objective test about Chanakya. I am talking about the All India Test series. There you will have the chapter components of food. All right. And in the maths, let me see. I think in the maths, let me see which chapter is going.
Ma'am, this week.
Yeah, this week. So for that, what you need to do, you have to pay that amount, 100 rupees you have to pay for 2 months. So which is basically like every week you have two tests. So almost 8 weeks you are going to have the two test of one test of maths and one test of science. And it's just 100 rupees. And whatever the cash prize will be there will be given to that child whosoever scores the highest marks in all India ranking. Okay. So, grade 6 algebra you have for this test. Fine. Algebra you have, and the science you have components of four. Fine. What?
Ma'am, is this test conducted by Chanakya tutorials or some other?
Yes, it is conducted by Chanakya tutorial only, along with some other, some other person also. Okay. So it will be done on the topper application, and the paper will be prepared by the some other people and all. So we don't have any role. Yes, certainly we'll be just guiding you how to go about it. And I think 100 rupees is very, very, very less cost, right? For 2 months, just 100 rupees, and maybe among you all, maybe one person will be there who will be getting all the amount back. Might be like we are getting some 20 registration. 20 registration means how much? 2,000 rupees. So might be among you all only one person will get 2,000 rupees back. So you never know, like who's who will. And 100 rupees, it's like we are just spending, for eating burgers. Also, we are spending for eating pizzas, all those things, ice creams and all. And yesterday we might have spent those 100 rupees in the crackers also. So rather than spending there, I think 100 rupees from your pocket you can spend for this. Agree?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's going to help you a lot, for your maybe your knowledge, your upcoming things and all, how you are going to go about it and all. So many things will be there. Okay. So just enroll for it. And if you want the numbers, I'll send to you that number, sir's number actually. I'll send it to you personally also, or maybe all the group, I'll send it to you so that you can pay, and only the Google Pay you should do it. Okay. GPay, you should do the amount, send the screenshot to me, and then we'll be moving forward with the process. Okay. So screenshot after paying, you have to send it to me. I'll be then forwarding it to the team, and they will be then guiding you how to go about it. All right. So today itself do that, okay? And I think subjective test, some of you are fun. What is the problem? Like, I guess you are not attending the test.
Yes, ma'am. I don't like what time the test link is coming. Like, I don't know.
Okay, no, Afan, in that case, I think you should have spoken to me. Actually, the link will not be coming. What happens every Saturday in the evening time, 5 o'clock, okay? Keep in mind, every Saturday evening, 5 p.m., the test will be live. Live in the sense, what you should do, you should go to the Wise app. There you will have the option of test, okay? When you click on the test option, there will be the option of live, like live test. There you should click
Ma'am,
and
like,
do
it
it.
will be like, yeah, it will be in the resources, right?
No, not resources, in the test.
Okay.
One heading is given there, test. Under that, it will be given, okay? So we will not be sending any link. You just, you should open any time between Saturday 5 p.m. in the evening till Sunday 5 p.m. in the evening. So these 24 hours are there, okay? Saturday evening 5 p.m. to Sunday 5 p.m. In between any this time, you can open that link through the test. Under the test heading, you will be able to see, when you open the test, you will be able to see that two tests will be there, one for the maths, one for the science. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
fine. So those tests you will be able to see, and then you have to solve them and submit it. As soon as you submit it, we will be getting your answer sheet. That is for the objective test. And this week we are going to have the objective test, children, where you will have the chapter sorting the materials into groups as well as the separation of substances. So one or two questions I have given from the chapter separation of substances as well, okay? Main thing is from the sorting the materials, but one or two questions are related to the chapter separation also. So the MCQ test will be there. And Afan, in case you are not able to open on Saturday, just do let me know, okay? I'll guide you then and there. But you should attend it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So now we'll start with the chapter sorting the materials into groups, and it's like, I think, very interesting chapter and very basic chapter. I think you all are aware of this chapter very well, so we are not going to go very deep into the chapter because already you have studied it and it has very basic terms and all. So we'll be just brushing up this chapter. Hmm. So, sorting materials into group is basically a chapter where we are going to know about like how we can segregate or how we can separate the different objects or the materials depending upon their texture, or maybe depending upon their shapes, or maybe depending on the color, or maybe depending on the physical appearance. Like if I talk about about us, like how we can identify ourselves. So we have some different characteristics by which we will be able to know that okay, so he is Ridesh, or he is Shritesh, he is Adrit. So like this we'll be able to know by looking into the person, right? By looking physically to the person. And now how we can identify the difference between a teacher and between a child? So we know very well the teacher will have the different aspect in physical appearance, as and the child will have the different aspect. So by looking into those aspect, we can identify the difference between those. Same way in materials are there, which will be divided or which will be separated on the basis of the different criterias. So varieties of object. So there is a vast variety of object everywhere. So if you see in your room also, you will have so many objects in your room: pen, pencil, book, sofa, bed, fan, table, chair. So many different objects will be able to see in your room itself. So there are different varieties of objects present. Grouping of materials. So to the grouping of materials on the basis of their similarities and differences is called classification. Very important. What do you understand by classification, or what do you mean by classification? So classification basically means grouping of materials on the basis of the similarities and dissimilarities. So when we divide the materialities, they are called as the classification. Like the plants, like plants are divided into herbs, shrubs, and trees. So on the basis of their similarities, different shrubs we have. On the basis of the different trees we have. So some trees are very tall, some are like medium size. So on the basis of that, we divided them into the different types of the trees. Same with different types of the herbs we have. So like this, the classification is done. Then differ in their shape. So some objects are round, some they are cube-like structure, some they are polygonal, some they are rectangle, some they are hexagon structure. So different shapes are there for the different objects. Now some objects are some kind of the items are the edible, so we can eat them. Some of the fruits, some of vegetables, all vegetables. Then wheat, rice, maize, they all are what? They are the edible. Whereas some are the non-edible. We can't eat them. So if we try also, we can't eat them. Pen, pencil, chair, toys, bed, anything like which is not cannot be
Teacher,
eaten. Are
how
the
pencil teacher?
pencil? Can you eat the pencil?
In my school, there are persons who eat.
They are actually not edible. They cannot digest it. Though they eat it, they cannot digest it.
They literally swallow it.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. They swallow. They can swallow it. Digestion is different, and swallowing is different.
It's the other day they come and tell.
And like this,
No, I have
one
digested a lot.
one person, like not person actually, one tribal people, like one variety of the tribal people are there. What do? They usually eat the grasses. They can't find the proper food in their area. So what do? They eat the grass. Normally we cannot digest the grass because it has a component in it called as cellulose. This cellulose we cannot digest. The humans cannot digest the cellulose. Have you seen? I think you might be knowing, or you might have seen also. Have you seen whether we are giving them something to eat or not? They keep on chewing. Have you seen them?
Yes, ma'am.
Why so? So that is because they are eating the grass, and what the grass contain? They contain the cellulose in it. Now that cellulose is very, very tough for the animals also to digest and for us also to digest. That is the reason that once they are eating the grass, they are just trying to swallow it. But without swallowing it completely or without digesting it completely, they are just pushing it to the next organ of the body. And then again what they are doing it, since it starts creating problem here, they again bring it back to the mouth, again start swallowing, and then again giving to the down organ, then again bringing it back. So like this, slowly and gradually they are breaking down that cellulose with the help of their body structure. But if we also try doing the same thing, what happens? We start doing vomiting it out. So we cannot, no one cannot digest cellulose. Those people of the tribal area, they are doing it because they do not have any other source of eating food or getting food from that particular area. That is why what they are doing, with the help of the grasses and all, they are making chapati out of it and they're eating it. So cellulose cannot be digested by our body. Can float in the water. You might have seen when you put the ice cubes in the water, they start floating. When you throw the ball in the water, the ball will float in the surface of the water. Any toy, if you throw it in the water, they also start floating in the water. So some materials can float, and some the materials will be sinking. So those materials basically which have the density or which are heavy in the nature, they will sink in the water, and those who are light, they will be floating in the water. And different objects, they are made up of different materials or the same materials. Like if I talk about like uh, the different kind of the furniture, you can see different kinds of cupboards are there, and these all are made up of the wood only. Then different types of the leathers are there. These all are made up of the leathers. So jacket, bags, purse, so these all are made up of the leathers, but different shapes are given to it. Then same objects can be made from different materials. Now you can see in the picture different types of chairs are there, and all these different chairs are made up of the different type of material. So same objects can be made from the different materials, and different objects can be made from the same materials. Now some important properties are appearance. So how it looks like, hardness, whether it is like we can bend it, we cannot bend it, whether it is soft, whether it is hard. Solubility, it can dissolve in the water or not. Floating, they will be on the surface of the water, and sinking, it will go inside the water. Transparency, it can pass through, the light cannot pass through, or some of the light can pass through. So these are some of the properties of it. Now coming to the appearance of it, the objects and materials may differ in their color, shapes, and size. So you can see different types of the cats are there. The color are different, the shapes are different, the size are also different, right? Then some materials are shine. So those materials which shines,
Luster.
very good. They are called as the lustrous material or the lustre. So the materials which shines, they are called as the lustrous. Some materials are dull, so they are like dull. You can see in the picture like coal you have, wood you have, the chalk you have. So metals are lustrous. So shining property of material is called as luster. So you might have seen in your home you will have the steel utensils. So those steel utensils always shine. So that is because of the luster only. Hardness. So on the basis of hardness, materials are classified into hard and soft. So hard materials we cannot bend them, but soft material we can bend them, we can fold them whatever the way we want them. Then solubility, they are grouped into soluble and insoluble. Soluble, they will be dissolving in water. Like for example, if I take water and if I add 1 spoon of sugar, then starts dissolving, right? Then table salt, if I take water and I added salt in it, then starts dissolving. Then baking soda also have the same property that it can dissolve in water. Whereas some compounds are there or solutions are there which are or substances are there which cannot be dissolved, like chalk powder. If you try to dissolve the chalk powder in the water, it does not dissolve completely. Some particles will dissolve but not completely. Starch, starch is a form of a carbohydrate, again it does not dissolve. Then clay also, if you try to dissolve in the water, it does not dissolve. Then some materials float in water whereas some are sink. Floatability of an object depends upon its intensity.
Ma'am,
So, yeah,
ma'am, does a book float in water?
book cannot float in water actually. The density of the book is very high.
It's
And it
very
depends
hard.
upon the water also, like how much water you are taking in with what kind of container you are taking. But generally, it does not.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, then how
Hmm?
does a ship float in the water, ma'am?
Array, it's made like that.
What he's saying, what Rishita said, because I did not
Teacher,
heard
how
him.
ship floats in the water? So the ship basically
At
it's not flat enough. It has curved. It has a curved body. It is a propeller.
and basically, what happens? They have a
And that too,
streamlined body. They
yes,
have a
streamlined.
streamlined body, and because of that streamlined body, only they are able to, be on the
Teacher,
surface of the
teacher,
water.
teacher, for
Yeah.
example, you take me as a swimmer and take somebody else who know how to float in water.
You only.
Uh, no, how to float. He also knows floating. But according to my body shape, I'm streamlined. So he's not streamlined.
Why you have streamlined is because you have practiced for it, right? How to be streamlined.
Not that streamlined, teacher. If I normally stand also, it looks like streamlined.
No, actually, see, it depends upon how well you have practiced. If your body, if you are, see, if I am just going and I'm just like in the swimming pool, I'm like this. Will I start floating there? I'll just go down. I'll just sink there inside if I just go and stand like this, right? Because the water will not be able to hold me and it will be like pushing me down, down, down. But if I know how well to swim it, then definitely I know how I should keep my hands or I should keep my legs or I have to move my hands forward or backward, whatever the way the swimmers they are doing. So it's like because they know how to streamline their body in the water, and that's the reason that they are able to be on the surface of the water rather than going down. So this happens actually with me, I think 5 to 6 years back. Like I don't know how to swim till now. So I was just standing a little back and there was a river with a good amount of water. And what my cousin did, she just pushed me from the back. And my actually before saying something, I was into the water, I was shouting, I was just doing like this, like this, like this, help me, I was shouting, not in English. Definitely you cannot shout when you are in some other problem, you cannot shout in the other language. I was shouting in Hindi. So I was just doing it inside the water because I was feeling like someone is, catching me from the down. And it's what water actually was holding me towards like the area there.
Teacher, how much feet deep it was?
No, I don't know. I don't know. But I know that I was, till here I was full of water. Till here I was with the
Was it
water.
feet touching ground?
Yes, it was. It was actually, I think. No, no, no. It was not. No, no, no,
Really?
no. It was not touching. It was not touching. It was not touching. Because I still remember I folded my legs, and because I was scared like someone is holding me from down, so I bended my legs and I was trying to escape and I was shouting very badly, and she did not turn back. Actually, she left me like that, and some of the people who were around me, they came and they saved me, and that was a moment that she got slapped from my mother. Because as a kid also we should not do all those things, because you never know, like it's an important life given by the god, and we are trying to play this kind of things and all, so we should not do that.
I learned swimming like that only.
Yeah, swimmers actually basically they will be doing, but under guidance, under
Six
surveillance you are doing it.
6 years of training. Under I have 6 years. I was training from when I was 5.
And I am zero in that. Okay, so the next one, transparency. On the basis of transparency, objects are classified into transparent, translucent, and the opaque object. So three types of the object we know very well. Transparent, like the plain glass, air, water.
Mom,
Then Hmm?
which allows the light to pass through the transparent
Yeah,
and
good. Then translucent, they will allow, they will not allow.
mom, they'll allow a bit.
Correct. So translucent, they are the kind of the object will they will be allowing the some of the light to pass through from them, like the colored glass, grained glass. Yeah. Butter paper, clouds. And then opaque, they do not allow the light to pass through.
And they form shadow.
Yeah. And since they do not allow the light to pass through, what do? They form the shadow. And now this is again important. Why do we have to group the materials? So there are few reasons we have to group the materials for our convenience. Right now, if I am going, for example, now imagine a condition. We all are going to the mall, and I have given you 1 minute. I have said to you, okay, you just go and buy whatever you want to buy, and I'll be paying the bill. What happens in that case? Which corner of the mall you will be moving?
Mom, any corner. Like,
Any corner is okay.
mom
And
means
see, if I would have it at your place, I should have thought it. Okay, I will be moving to the very costliest place where the maximum amount of ma'am I can spend. Right?
Okay, okay, yeah.
It's like common. You will be spending much amount of mine. You will be thinking, okay, this is the first time ma'am is giving us this offer, so we should.
I will
We
go
should.
to the Gucci side.
Oh my goodness! Then, then I think if I have to spend complete amount for your, stuff only for the Gucci only. So yeah.
Ma'am, I'll not go to any shop. I'll just go to the owner's room and I'll ask him to give me the mall.
See, this is
Yes.
the cleverest answer. He will not run anywhere. He will just request the person to give the whole mall or purchase it, right? And
Yes,
then
ma'am.
in case, Rishit, now imagine if I run from there, then what happened? I do not pay anything and run.
They'll
like,
catch you.
Ma'am,
They'll
security
throw
will
you into
trap.
jail.
not even jail, mom. Like, mom, I can't explain. I'll just take an example. Mom,
Huh?
if you try to go out of a restaurant without paying the bill and you don't have money and you ate lots of, then you need to wash the dishes which they ate. Like, not dishes, the plates which they ate.
It's
Like
a
that,
basic,
they'll use it.
Yes.
Like, they'll use it, yeah.
So Rishit will be
Teacher.
doing that, right? The person will be
Teacher.
holding and Rishit then will be running
my
here and there.
Teacher, my friend
Yes.
told this basically.
Hmm.
Actually, was sitting in the restaurant, and few guys came, ate food, and they tried to run. So, like he's my friend's father, and few other persons ran behind him. Around 2-3
We should know.
kilometers 2-3 kilometers they ran continuously, teacher. After
We
that,
should not actually. We should not do all these things because
he got caught up. After that, literally, they bought him catching his hair into the restaurant. After that,
this should not be done
he-
actually.
after the owner told him to wash the dishes, he washed. After that, they went to the police station.
Definitely, definitely. See, this is
And
wrong
again,
things and all.
even my friend also went there. That it was SI, basically sub inspector. He banned him like anything.
But yes, if your parents are doing it, they're asking you, you can go and get anything, whatever you want. Or if like a known person.
Not my parents. His parents.
Yeah, no. I'm talking. So if your parents are they are giving you permission that you can go and get something, whatever you feel like to get it. Sometimes like it happens, right? You feel like to eat some other biscuit, but your parents does not like that. So what they do, they will be giving you the permission. Okay, you just go and get whatever you like to get it as a snacks, right? So you can get it, but to the known person you can get it. But yes, definitely to the unknown person like me, don't do that because I will run away from there. Then you have to pay the bill by your own, so definitely don't trust me, okay?
Mom, but you are a known person to us, no, mom.
See, that is very good answer. Now I have become a known person for you also. You can trust me. I will not run. I will be at the behind. I'll be behind you, standing there and asking you to pay the bill. Okay. So second reason is what he has done is he has segregated all these components like the creams on one side, the powders on the other sides, the medicines on the other side, so that whenever the customer comes, it becomes easy for that person to take out the things for the people. So that is how we should do it. Otherwise, it will be time consuming. The person is asking some other thing, and you are just looking into the thing, searching for it. And for easy to understand the properties, we should do it. It helps in identification of the object. The same object will be looking same, so that is why without seeing also we can then give it. It helps us to locate them easily. So easily we can locate them. So that's about the sorting the materials into group chapter. Now children, just open the resources. Under the resources, you will be finding sorting the materials into groups, foundation questions. Under, I think, chapter wise notes, I think you will be getting there. Chapter wise notes, sorting the materials into groups,
Ma'am, you are
foundation.
correct. It is there.
Yes, very good. Okay, Afan has got it. Others also has got it,
Yes,
children?
yes, ma'am.
On
Okay.
the level 1 and level 2 questions, that thing.
Yes. Level
But
1
I
will be the
already lost.
homework. Level 1 questions are homework. You should start with the level 2 questions, okay?
Yeah.
Level 1 are today's homework. Level 2, question number 31 onwards, you should start doing it. And now we'll be discussing the answers of those. Question
Yeah.
number 31 to 35, do it. Then we'll be discussing. Ashwath, Ridesh, Adrit, Soumya, and Aishwarya, kindly turn on your video.
Was my video off?
31 to
Yes.
35.
Yeah,
Mom,
31 to 35.
in the like I'm not in the meeting. I went out for searching this thing.
Okay.
It will be off.
Yes, Aishwarya?
Mom, my camera is not working.
Okay, okay.
Ma'am, done, ma'am. From 31 to 35.
Okay. So children, those who have done, kindly give the thumbs up so that we can go ahead for the discussion. Okay, Affan has done it. Others also kindly do it so that we can discuss. Okay, Aishwarya has done it.
Ma'am, I completed.
Okay.
Done, ma'am. Teacher, I didn't
Ma'am,
find.
Okay.
I didn't find
I
teacher.
think we should start then now.
Ma'am, I'm done, but I have doubt in 35th question.
Okay, fine. I'm just sharing the screen so that we can have discussion. So let it get open. It's not opening. Question number 31. Aishwarya, go ahead with the 31.
Yes, ma'am. Identify the correct statement. Option A, alcohol is transparent while tissue paper is opaque. Option B, mustard oil is miscible with water while coconut oil is miscible with water. Option C, oxygen is slightly soluble in water while nitrogen is not soluble in water. Option D, all are correct. Ma'am, the answer is option B.
B.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, others? What about others? Like Rishit, what is your answer?
It's C.
A. Ma'am, A.
Ma'am,
Okay,
I also
Anup
put
is
option
saying
C.
A. Devesh is saying C.
Ma'am,
Shritesh,
C.
I'm Affan is saying A.
Affan is saying A. Then any other answer
Ma'am,
apart from this?
Ma'am, Ashwat, C.
Okay.
Ma'am, C.
Okay, Adrit is also C. Okay. Children, the correct answer is C only. Here, what they have said you have to identify the correct statement. So, in the correct statement, alcohol is transparent while tissue paper is open, which is wrong. So, from the tissue paper, you can easily pass the light out.
Ma'am, and
So,
alcohol is translucent, ma'am.
yes. Then mustard oil is miscible with water while coconut oil is immiscible. What do you mean by miscible and immiscible?
Ma'am, miscible means it mixes with water.
Which can
Salt.
mix. Immiscible is which can't mix with water.
Right, correct. So, if you try mixing the mustard oil in the water, it will not get mixed. Okay, it will be separated easily from the water. It does not
Ma'am,
get mixed.
Ma'am, any oil is not miscible with water.
Correct.
Yes,
So, if you take any oil, maybe the groundnut oil, coconut oil, soya bean oil, any oil, if you take, they does not dissolve in water. They are immiscible. So that is why the B is incorrect. Now, C1, oxygen is slightly soluble in water, which is correct. So, as we know that in the water, what is present? Oxygen is present. So,
Yes.
we can say it is slightly soluble, while nitrogen is not soluble. So, nitrogen is not present in the water. That is why it is not soluble in the water. So, the correct answer is C. Now, question number 32. Affan, go ahead.
Question number 32. Mark the
Yeah.
correct statement. First, all forms of matter have volume. Second, all forms of matter have color. Third, all forms of matter have mass. Fourth, matter can be living or non-living. Ma'am, my answer is option number C.
Yeah, ma'am.
You are saying C is correct. Third and fourth are only correct.
Yes, ma'am. C is correct.
Any other answer from any other child?
I tell it C.
Okay, Radesh is C. Who is saying B?
Ma'am, I am also C. Divish.
Ma'am, Rishi is also C.
Divesh.
Ma'am, B.
Ma'am, C.
C.
Ma'am, I am saying B.
C.
Also C.
Okay. So we are getting only two answers, either B or either C. So A and D definitely not there. So a confusion between C and the B. Now coming to the correct answer, the answer is B. So here one is correct, third is correct, and fourth statement is correct. All forms of matter have volume. So whatever things you take, they will have the volume. It means,
Ma'am, in my book, I marked option B, but I thought the option which is below A is option B.
okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So here, second one, all forms of matter have color is wrong. Water is colorless, right? Whatever the matter is there have color. So it is air also. So everything does not have color. So that is why the correct option is B, one, third, and fourth. Question number 33, Divesh.
Okay, ma'am. An electric iron is made of a combination of, ma'am, option D, plastic, glass, and metal.
Yes, ma'am,
Option
same
B or
option.
D?
Ma'am, D.
Yes, ma'am,
D.
option D.
Yes, ma'am. Option D.
Any other answer?
No, ma'am. Option D.
Option D. No other answer?
No, ma'am.
What, ma'am? What, ma'am? 30-second, right?
Ma'am, is it
33rd.
option B?
Ah, yes, Afan, it is option B. The correct answer is B.
Ma'am, I am also taking B.
Yeah, it is B only. It's not C, it's not D. Children, why it is not D? Because glass is there. Glass is not the correct answer of it. The down part of the electric iron is made up of the metal, whereas the handle of it is made up of the plastic. That is why the answer is only plastic and metal. The glass is not there in the electric iron. Okay. Question number 34, Soumya. Soumya is there?
Yes, ma'am.
34.
Among the following, which is the weakest material? Ma'am, clay.
Yes. Good. So clay is the weakest material since it cannot be molded.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
wood, plastic, and metal, they are what? They are the strong as compared to the clay. Question number 35. Who will be answering question number 35?
Ma'am, I have
Adrit can answer this question number 35.
Yes, ma'am. To make a cooking pan, we need a material which is. Ma'am, I got option B.
Okay, here you need to, what all materials you need for making a cooking pan. They have given, it should be flexible, it should be good conductor of electricity, transparent, light and strong, magnetic in nature, brittle in nature, good conductor of heat. So out of all these things, to make a pan, what all materials do we need? So the answer is B, which is correct, Adrit. So we need fifth, light and strong, we should check it. And then the seventh one, it should be good conductor of heat. So if
Yes,
it is
ma'am.
good conductor of heat, then only the heat can be passed from that material to that cooking pan to that food item, whatever we are cooking in that.
Yes, ma'am. And if it is a conductor of electricity, we might get shocked.
Right. Right. Okay, now go ahead with question number 36 to 40.
Now, what is meant by transmit? Ma'am,
Yeah, Rishit?
what is mean by transmit, ma'am?
What is mean by the question
Transmit.
number? Tell me the
Ma'am,
question
38.
number.
38.
Transmit means to transfer. To transfer. Transmit means to get
Okay, ma'am.
transfer.
Ma'am, the charging is low. Can I join from another device?
Yes, Ashwat.
Ma'am, done, ma'am.
Okay, let us wait for others also.
Ma'am, completed.
What's sawdust?
What?
Ma'am, what is sawdust?
Question number? Tell me the question number.
Ma'am, it's 39.
Let me open the question number. Sawdust. Sawdust is basically like you might have seen the carpenter when they come to home, they will be using the wood, right? And they will be making the small bit of those wood. So that is called as that powder like substance is called as the sawdust. What you get from the wood.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, now let us discuss the answer of question number 36 to 40. Okay, now question number 36. Rishit, go ahead with question number 36.
Okay, ma'am. Select the correct match. Ma'am, the correct option is option A, ma'am.
Correct. So, plastic insulator because they are the bad conductor, and that is why they're used for making the handle of the cooking utensils.
Yes, sir.
Question number 37. Divyesh,
Okay, ma'am. A needle and a knife belong to same group because, ma'am, option C, both are hard and magnetic.
Yeah, because they are hard as well as they are
Yes,
magnetic.
same.
Question number 38, Ridesh.
Yes, ma'am. Opaque object reflect the most light falling on them.
Ridesh, opaque object.
Yeah, opaque. Opaque.
Yeah, opaque. Read it.
Teacher reflects most falling light on them.
You're saying the answer as A.
Hmm.
They do not reflect the light, opaque object, Ridesh.
Ma'am, my answer is option C.
Yeah, opaque object does not reflect the light. What they do, they absorb most of the light falling on
Yeah,
them.
sorry.
Presence
Yes,
of
ma'am.
mind, Ridesh.
Ma'am, hence they absorb the light,
Yes,
the shadows.
right, correct. Question number 39, Anup.
Ma'am, which object, object which floats the on water is, ma'am, I kept it as sawdust.
Correct. So it is sawdust. So when we, put the powder of that wood, it starts floating on the water. So the correct answer is sawdust. Sawdust. And the question number 40, who did not answer till now?
Ma'am, I didn't answer.
Yeah, Shitesh, go ahead. Then question number 40.
On putting same things in two different bags, X and Y, X could not hold the things and got turned. What inference do you draw? Ma'am, I picked option D.
Correct. So two bags were there, X and the Y. X was torn because maybe the light and weight it was not stronger. So what we can feel out of this? What we can conclude out of this? So we conclude that bag Y is stronger than the X, and that is the reason. After keeping the same thing in both the bags, the Y was able to keep it, but the X was not able to hold it for the long time, and it got torn. All right.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll stop the things here, children, and I'll be as I discussed with you, register for the All India Test Series. I'll send you the number there on the class group. Okay, I'll send you directly on the class group. Google Pay on the number and send me the screenshot of it. Okay, and then they will be guiding you how to do it. Chapter I told you for
Ma'am,
the
is it
maths.
compulsory?
It is not compulsory. It is not compulsory, but yes, with the 100 rupees, you can. I think you can do it. Okay. So it's up to you. If you want to do it, do it. If not, then that's okay. So maths, it will be algebra, and for the science, it will be components of it. All right.
Okay.
Okay, children. We'll meet you next week in the next class.
Okay.
Okay, children.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.